So I'm John Sprovieri from Auscrete Corporation. We're manufacturers of concrete panels that are used in the housing industry. We use a lightweight product that's about half the weight of regular concrete. We then put it together as a panel, and then the whole house itself is constructed of concrete. It's impervious to the elements, to bugs, to rot, all of the things that happen to regular stick frame houses.
All of these are just solid concrete panels, and they're all bolted together in a fashion that gives us this arch and wall assembly here, and then allows us to put our roof panels right across the top. As you can see, there are no trusses of any kind that go in there. The panels are like bridges, basically, going from one arch to the next. In this case right here, it's about 16 feet. But it gives a good, wide visual impact when you walk into the house, and it makes the house feel large.
So they have a very long life, and can construct them very cost effectively, so that a house, a stick frame house that might cost in the area of say $120 to $150 a square foot can actually be made for $89 a square foot. We're set up to supply builders, developers, people that can construct a house and be able to do it effectively using this product. We currently have our offices in Rufus in Oregon.
Tell me a little bit about Auscrete.
The technology is an Australian technology developed in Melbourne by a company called Romerata Chemicals. The technology requires a special mixture of additives to go into that concrete. We ended up buying it totally, so we now own the technology, and we'll be licensing it for other parts of the world, but we're using it here in the Northwest and throughout the rest of the United States in the construction of affordable housing. We have a number of moulding tables where we set up moulds for different panels, for different shaped panels for the houses, and we can manufacture quite a few different types of houses just by casting all the panels on our own casting tables, sending them out to a builder, a constructor, and they have their own people to put them up. So we're basically a supplier of the building blocks.
So it basically shows up on a truck and they pull the pieces apart and put them together as they're numbered and finish the interior of the house, and you've got a house.
That's it, exactly. It's as simple as that, and it really is as simple as that.
Tell me a little bit about how it is that we first came to know each other.
Okay. Well, I was invited to a meeting up in Morrow to come up and see what was involved in or what you guys actually did. It was the mayor, who is also a shareholder in this corporation, who had been given the information from, I think, Sherry Caseberg in Morrow. So we came up and we listened to you talk, and we were impressed by what you were trying to do, and by the fact that you were able to give small business some information that they need, some contacts that they need. And in fact we were looking for contacts ourselves, so it fitted in very well with what we were trying to do. So following the meeting, you invited me to call, which I did, and we've spoken since then, and you're working with us right now. Describe
for me where you are right now and what the next stage of your business is going to be.
We're probably past prototyping and R&D. We've done a lot of that over the last 18 months. We're now in production, midway through constructing a house which is on the property of one of our shareholders and will be used as a demonstration home.
Tell me a little bit about the future of business and where you're going.
We have 10 acres of land on the Rufus Industrial Estate, which is just on the west side of the city. We expect that we'll probably have about 4 buildings on that. We have plans for a 150 by 60 building, a 9,000 square foot building, and that'll be our start-up point, and then later on that building will of course be used for something different, because the buildings that we need for full production of say 100 homes a year, which is what our plan is, would require us to have much larger facilities than that.
Who else are you working with to make this project go from where it was a dream to where it is now, poised on the brink of success?
Okay, well, we're working with the Banner Bank out of Hermiston, and we have some of our initial funding for setting up the operation through the Banner Bank, although we do have private investors in the organisation as well. My belief is that you can't do it alone. If you're trying to get into some sort of a business yourself, you actually can't do it alone. You need to have people that have abilities to do things that you don't know how to do yourself. But our next step is the acquisition of the building to put onto our land that we have, and we've had initial discussions with Don Hollis from the rural development, of course, was introduced by your company to us.
Who do you want to tell about this product?
We're prepared to work with architects, builders, designers, contractors, homeowners. Just give us a call, or you can go to our website at www.auscretehomes.com, and we'd be very happy to talk to you about how we can fit in with your plan.
If you're interested in working with us like John has worked with us, by all means, give me a call. You can find the phone number or the email address at the bottom of the page. We'd love to hear from you.